So I'm a big currency guy. I like to look at old currency and coins, particularly the United States, and it's interesting because you can see the progression of American history through our coinage. It's a good representation of what's going on economically and politically. One of my favorite things is to look at like the old paper currency, and you can see a long time ago, 100 plus years ago, at the top it would say, this $5 bill is redeemable in 5 silver dollars at such and such bank, or a $20 bill says this is redeemable in 1 ounce of gold bullion at, like I said, in any bank that it was issued at. And the other thing is in the broader sense also, it does tell you something about what's going on politically too. Not just in American history, but you look at, for example, Roman coinage. Like during the Republic, they wouldn't put a living person on a coin because it would demonstrate the person had a lot of power. But with the emperors, more and more they started to put their face on the coin because they wanted everybody to know that they were in charge. And what it demonstrates is that people's loyalties are becoming increasingly personal, that the emperor felt that he was really powerful. That's why we don't put living people on coins. But that seems to have changed. Trump has put his face on a commemorative coin. It's not something that's widely circulated, but on a commemorative coin celebrating America's 250th anniversary. This is something that really worries me quite a bit. It worries me with regard to Trump's mental state, his mental health. I mean, is he suffering from cognitive decline? Is it narcissism? Is it hubris? But he should not have put himself on the face of a coin. Now, if he has died and if he had some legacy, let's say closing down the southern border and actually enforcing the law and things like that, then perhaps you can make the case that maybe he could be on a denomination or some commemorative issue. But it is the only time that I can think of in our history where we're actually putting a living person on a piece of currency. Commemorative coins I think they're technically currency, but it's not something you would use as currency. So it kind of worries me a bit from a historical standpoint. It kind of makes me wonder where we are at in our history with regard to what's going on politically. Whether we are entering the period of where the Republic becomes very corrupt and we start to get into sort of a Caesar type moment. We might be approaching that. But, with all the things that are going on right now, Trump, although maybe he means well and he has done some good things, there's some things that are not going very well right now. And with the Persian Gulf, for example, and the coming massive oil shortage that the world is about to have. So why would he put his face on a coin? It kind of worries me, and it kind of worries about his mental state as well. So there's a lot of speculation, but in the broader sense, it's not good.